Hey everybody, we're at Coffee Talk. We're doing something different. We are switching formats here. We are going into podcasts because it looks like the Windows 10 and Fraps have not been working very well together with Skype too. So I think this might be easier for us just to do podcasts. So the files aren't that big because they're taking video. So it's just our voices. You're gonna enjoy just listening to us, and basically you could take us on the road and listen to us, laugh your asses off with the stupid shit while maybe you're at the gym or something, or maybe just cranking one out and you want to hear our voices because
Did I just hear you say maybe you could just crank one out?
I think of Hal, when I'm doing deeds, so why not?
Oh my god.
I think of those chubby cheeks and I go, oh.
Hold on. You think of those chubby cheeks and you go, oh, fucker! Oh!
So we got a few people that are not here today. Doy is, I think he's a flower girl in a wedding today.
I heard that.
Rose petals, and Dan might jump in a little late, but we'll see. He said he was going to be here. And Smurv, he is working.
Working, yeah.
So, briefly, let's just say what's been going on with us, any little things we had to talk about. So, Hal, what have we been doing this week?
Hal's been streaming an enormous amount. I believe Nallygag and I looked at it yesterday, and we had a total of 8 hours of streaming yesterday. So that was good. And now we're just kind of leveling in Warcraft, and that's about it. Not much else has been going on.
Now, Nallagag, what have you been up to this week?
I have been sick for almost an entire week now. We're coming down with a cold.
The malware jumped out of his computer and hit him.
No, I'll blame the alcohol.
Yeah, I think he... Okay, I'm pretty sure that he fucked himself when he went drinking.
Blame it on the alcohol.
Blame it on the vodka.
Hey, I was fine before I went out.
Uh-huh. So basically you've been hungover all week long.
All week.
Very well.
I've just been in my bed all the time, drinking tea.
With me, I'm still ending up trying to wrap up the summer. Getting as much pool time as I can. Like yesterday, I was so lazy. I was talking to Hal on his stream. He was live streaming. I'm talking to him while I'm in the pool swimming.
Yep.
I gotta make the most of it. The summer is only a few weeks left in summer, and I want to take advantage of my pool. So actually, after this podcast, I'm gonna go for a dip. But that's it for me. Nothing really major happening. That's it. Let's go on to the main topic.
Yeah.
So, our main topic for this week of Coffee Talk is we're just going to talk about YouTube has basically upped themselves again. We all know that they had their live streaming format. Hal and I tested it about I would say a year ago, maybe 2 years ago.
Almost 2.5 years ago, yeah.
About almost 2.5 years ago, we tested it. And it was so horrible because they forced you to use this program that basically slowed down your computer. And the quality was horrible. So we all stood with XSplit, and Hal was using OBS now, but I think he was playing with the OBS back then too.
I was trying OBS out back then, but it really was not working for me. Everything I tried to do kind of was going at like 2 frames per second, so I had nothing, kind of going on with that. So
basically, YouTube upped their programming and their quote-unquote beta now. I guess we were in alpha when we were testing it.
I'm thinking
their quality, pre-alpha. Their quality was pretty good from what I've seen you streaming yesterday and the day before. Well, they really got their stuff together.
I mean, before I couldn't even stream games from Steam because the GPU use on my computer was just off the charts.
now what it leads into is it's a little late, YouTube. I mean, Twitch cornered the market. Everybody that was a big YouTube player in the YouTube, let's call it the YouTube world, they're all on Twitch right now. They barely make videos for YouTube because a good portion of the money is made through subscription and all that. So, what are your thoughts on what YouTube is trying to do now? How? Then now?
With the whole streaming thing?
Yes.
I think the concept is great. If they would have done this 2, 3, maybe even 4 years ago, they would have had a great thing going on. I love how the service works now. It's a lot better than it used to be from when you and I tried it out. But it's just not... It's too late. I think it's just too late for them to do anything.
Yeah, I mean, with Twitch, I like Twitch, but there's a lot of faults in Twitch. And we were talking about this yesterday. Twitch, it's nice. You get to interact with people. It's already set in its place.
Yeah.
So more people are much easier to go into Twitch to watch live stream. Plus, it's also integrated with a lot of the consoles, so you can watch people stream. I don't know if you can watch people stream through YouTube, live on like they have the YouTube app. I don't know if it'll actually connect, like you can actually see it, but
I doubt it will because
it probably says you need a Flash player or something like that. So.
Yeah, I think what happened there is Twitch patented that app as quick as possible, and
It's a decent app.
and the app's just better as it is that way.
Now, Hal and I, and now we were talking about, it's good, the Twitch, but there's a lot of people out there that are giving Twitch people a horrible name. Twitch is supposed to be for, if you're playing a game, you want people you want to hang out, watch them, see you play, you chat. That's what I do. When I live stream or Hal live streams, we chat, we just do it as a hangout. But there's people out there who stream and just have, let's use yesterday's example, themselves playing with foam swords.
Swords!
Yeah.
I'm playing with just foam swords!
It was like, all of a sudden, freaking, Spaceballs came into my mind. While I was saying that, I was going to say Schwartz, and then swords came out.
What you doing playing with the foam swords?
That's good. So there's people that just take advantage of it. I mean, there was I think it was last year, maybe 2 years ago, where that family that games together, they got caught. They were watching a movie.
Yeah.
And then the daughter ratted them out. It's like, I can't believe people actually are paying to watch us.
Watch a movie. Yeah.
Watch a movie, and the father's like, ha 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 ha, shut up. So he said something like that.
I just gotta interrupt for a second. Hello, Gabby45lol. Thank you for tuning in.
Hello, Gabby.
And for those of you who don't know, I am also streaming Goat Simulator while we're doing the Cawfee Talk. So it will be up on my channel as well, probably.
Yes, we will be dual simulcast.
Dual simulcast. Oh, just manualed. Okay, I'm good.
Okay, so what are your thoughts on the direction of Twitch? And do you think it's fair that some people can get away with murder with not streaming games live and just putting replay or not even gaming content? They just like putting nonsense on the screen and still not getting any warnings from Twitch. What do you think?
Well, first off,
they are under contracts for them. They're allowed to do it, which makes it even worse than matter.
First off, we skipped Nalagag on that last topic completely. I don't know if you know that.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, Nalagag, I'm sorry.
What was the question again?
How we feel about the streaming service that YouTube is providing now.
Oh, it's definitely better than it was originally, I can tell you that. The only person who I knew who used that way was like Hobbs, like way back in MOP beta.
I remember that. Yeah, he was doing it in the mock beta, wasn't he?
Yes.
Yeah. Definitely seems much better now.
And we'll lead into Nalagag with the next question too, since he can continue into it.
Yes, I'll go after Hal does.
But it makes me feel like basically the only reason why they upped it up is because they're seeing how well Twitch is doing now.
Oh, so you think they see the money train going on with Twitch, and they're like, well, fuck, we got to get a part of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically what it seems like. Twitch, not Twitch. YouTube has taken a big hit in this year.
YouTube. You know what? You know what effed up YouTube the most? Their copyright shit. It really. That's. You know, with Twitch, I think you can play a song or something, as you know.
And if it's copyrighted and it shows that it's a copyright thing and no one has a problem with it, all it literally does is cut out the sound.
It doesn't take your video down.
It doesn't take your video down. It just cuts the sound out of it. You don't receive copyright strikes. You just don't have sound in your video for that part.
And you don't get sued by Frigidaire.
No.
You can, but it's just like most people they don't care. Like the companies and the people, they don't care.
Because they don't keep their stuff up there.
Yeah.
That's what really counts. Twitch, I think, what is it, 3 months and that's it? It gets deleted?
No, not even that. You got about a week to upload it to another channel or something.
Yeah, so you got to do it like real fast, get it upload it and out because it's going to get deleted. So, I mean...
Unless if you're a partner, then it actually stays there permanently.
Yeah. But none of us are partnered, so we don't know that.
So, how about you, Hal? Before I explode and I'll explode last.
The whole thing was about how we feel on it or no?
How you feel on, you know, some people getting
away with murder? Yeah.
Yeah, away with murder.
So I think I'm pretty sure that I'm an advocate for them stopping the whole letting streamers do whatever they want type deal. Only because you guys both know that I've had a run-in with Swifty's chat room.
Yes.
In which I've been banned 3 times now, going on my 4th.
Please enlighten people to that story. Just give them a brief what happened, so people would understand how these chat rooms are.
I logged in, and I saw Swifty was streaming. I'm like, shit, Swifty does PvP content. I was in a PvP mood that day, so fuck it, I'll watch Swifty PvP. What I had signed on to and saw in the chat room was his chat talking about music. That's fine. The chat has nothing to do with the streamer. But when I questioned what was happening on the thing, they're like, oh, well, this is Swifty's off weekend. And I'm like, so why is the live stream up? They're like, well, it's so that Swifty can continue to make money, so we can all experience the great content that he puts out. And I'm like, but he's not doing anything. There's no gameplay. And they go, well, there's a video playing in the corner that is constituting gameplay, which means it can we can continue to stream without having any problem. The gameplay in the corner was that video where he is dressing up as a warrior and up against a green screen with World of Warcraft playing in the background. And I questioned it. I said, what the hell's going on here? Like, why is he able to do this? Like, should we not be reporting him to Twitch for false advertising that he's streaming a game right now? And everybody flipped shit at me in the chat. And I started trolling the moderators, and then the moderators are like, well, we won't want to ban you because you can't talk anyway because you're not a subscriber. They had it so that you could see non-subs talk, and then I put out a big speech about, you know, it's funny, my opinion should matter because YouTube is part of America, and I may not be American, but every person who respects America's rules should probably have the right to follow those rules, and he's just not. That's my whole thing. I got kicked out, I got banned from his chat, and when somebody asked why I was kicked out, they were also banned from his chat for questioning a moderator's decision.
We went from gaming to streaming to politics.
Yep.
Well, with me, I'm just gonna be blunt. I don't give a, trying to reduce my cursing, so try to keep it a little cleaner.
You don't give a chainsaw?
I don't give a.
You don't give a.
Yeah, so basically, I'm gonna pull it out. There's a few people out there that really tick me off. I might get a little heat for this, but Swifty's the biggest cause of this whole thing. You may say it's jealousy. I may say I don't give a fuck. I'm there. I just dropped that bomb, but I've been live streaming longer than Swifty. I've been on YouTube longer than Swifty. I don't care, all that. But when someone like myself or Halvanis, Danny, Smurf, they actually put their hard work to live stream and have fun with your friends, and then some idiot comes and puts a chair in front of their screen for 4 hours and makes a lot of money off of a chair sitting there. Oh my god, I lost it that day when he was filming and there was this chair there. That's it. Or an empty room. And people are just like, chatting, oh, where's Swifty? Where's Swifty? You can only type in those chats if you're a subscriber, and I think, what is it, like $4.99?
Yeah.
Just $4.99 a month. Who the hell are you to give your $4, unless you're a kid and borrow dad's credit card? But if you know how hard it is to work for $4.99? Most people have to work an hour to make that money. That's an hour of hard work, where it depends where you are, to give to someone who's freaking streaming their chair. They're streaming their chair. You're giving them $5 and for a month just to stream to see their chair. And occasionally he would come on, like maybe for an hour at night and talk to you guys, and then he'll be off again.
Oh, okay. So sorry, I left this out of the part too. He literally was there. He goes and is watching Game of Thrones, but they can't show him watching Game of Thrones because it's copyrighted. So, what they did was they had the sound turned up a little bit so you could hear parts of the Game of Thrones action going on in the background. Mm-hmm. And it was just a video recording of him inside on his like warrior green screen shit. And all he was doing was him and a girl sitting down on the couch watching Game of Thrones. That's all they had.
Another person I'm gonna call out, and I know I will probably get a lot of shit for this one, is PewDiePie. I'm sorry, but the man makes freaking, like, honestly, he makes like close to 30 million a year, and he still has a sub fee, so you can talk on Twitch. Really? You just sit on a screen and you talk to people and you do a very annoying sounds. I'm sorry.
Now, to be fair,
I don't find him entertaining.
To be
and he
fair,
probably doesn't pay taxes. So all the money he's making from the U.S., he don't pay taxes on. It's all goes in his pocket.
To be fair, large people who like have a lot of people who follow them on YouTube and subscribe to them on Twitch and stuff. It is usually to sort out trolls. Because if you're a troll and you're serious enough to pay him money, go right ahead. Because the second you sub and troll him, there you go. You get your sub revoked, but you still give money to him.
All right, yeah, that's a good point, but
it's used to weed out trolls. That's all it is. And if a troll is willing to do that, then so be it on him, right?
The way it was before he got the sub button.
Oh yeah.
Even worse.
The way I see it is, a troll is still a view.
Well, yeah, I mean, that night that we were streaming Dead Island, I got stream bombed by, I do believe, Soda's fanboys, and they were like, look at this fat fuck, and I'm like, ban. Thank you guys for the view. ban.
I don't have time to be one of those big-time YouTubers. I mean, I have a real life. I got stuff I have to do in there around the house. Don't have time to really sit behind my computer, which I would love to, but I don't have time, Life is too short to be behind it. Now I sound like my wife. Damn it.
Ray!
Life is too short to be behind the computer.
Ray, why are you always behind that fucking computer?
But I don't think it's fair that people are taking advantage of the system. Where there's people who actually, maybe I'm one of those people. I get maybe 10, if I'm lucky, 15 views.
Yeah.
I give them the best show they can get. I'll talk to them. I'll sit down, ask them questions, chat with them. Where basically you get ignored when you go to those people over there. With the bigger people.
You really do. I mean, and it's not the fact that a lot of them want to do that. It's the fact that they have like 4,500 people talking to them at once.
And the chat's insane.
And their chats are insane. You can't do much.
It's just scrolling. I'm like, oh my god, I can't pay attention to chat.
That's why I use better Twitch. It's easy to read.
Yep.
Now, people are gonna be like, oh, you're just jealous. You know what? I'm actually beyond the jealous part. I'm just sick of it. If I was jealous, I would be working my ass off, streaming 24/7, whoring myself out. I'm honest.
Fuck you! Buy my shirts.
Buy my How Honest and Friends. Sure.
All right, you sell shirts.
But you know what? I like to stream because I like to hang out with my friends. I like to make videos because, you know what? As I'm hanging with my friends, I'll just upload the stream.
Yep.
It's just basically I just find it fun. But Twitch has really gone in a very unfair direction to people.
I don't think Twitch has gone in the unfair direction. I'm pretty sure YouTube is still in the unfair direction and will always be, because they've got it set up now that if you're a new YouTuber and you try to get into YouTube, good fucking luck, because it's not going to help. It's not going to happen for you. At all.
I'm like one of those really old-time YouTubers back in the day when you had, you used to get badges.
Now, Tor and I used to YouTube at the same time on those badges.
The badges, oh, you got so many subscribers, you get a badge, and then you get acknowledged by YouTube. That's back in I've been doing YouTube since...
Well, 2 years ago.
I want to say 2005.
Well, 2 years ago was what? Yours and I's almost 6th anniversary of being a YouTuber?
Well, together, yeah.
Yeah.
I've been making videos, I want to say 2005. So almost 10 years.
My goat's neck's broken. Just,
Thank you.
It's... Wait till you see it on the stream.
So, I mean... It's been I've seen stuff. I've a lot of shit with YouTube, and I think the downfall of YouTube, and everyone has to agree, is with the copyright thing. I mean,
it's that and the fact that 75% of people who are on YouTube are using ad blocks and they're not getting any money out of it.
Exactly.
Let me see. I make like what, 83 cents. Around there.
Probably should be a good idea to say how much money you make from them.
Yeah, it's not a good idea to say how much you make.
I don't care. What they're gonna do? What they're gonna do? I'll go to Switch. That's how. Basically, look at all the YouTubers that we know. They all basically said, you know what? I'm going to Twitch. I don't care.
I like that there's a...
We checked yesterday. Swifty has barely put out a video.
Yeah, and that's because Twitch lets him get away with a lot more than YouTube does.
Hobbs is like one of the few. Hobbs, Kelrick, they put out videos, but even they've been slowing down.
It just doesn't pay to make the videos anymore. You literally, like, Tor, you and I both know that I have about 700, almost, you know, with the accounts that were deleted, 800 people that used to watch my channel. Maybe 20 views every video I put out. The subs don't get... They don't get informed.
And their accuracy, like how many people watch, is way off on YouTube. You want to hear something really sad that'll actually make you feel like the lowest of lowest?
Well,
it makes me feel bad. Vader, my pup, which is a black pug, has close to 2,100 followers on Instagram. That's more than
Your fucking pug has an Instagram. Are you kidding me?
Yes, Vader the pug.
I like to point out that Tor was talking about selling out and stuff about not even 10, 20 minutes ago.
And it's not even my Instagram account. It is my sister-in-law's that loves Vader to death, and she made a one for Vader, and it's only about, I would say, close to a year, and it has almost 2,100, maybe even more by now, and it keeps growing. So many freaking followers. Well, maybe it's Vine. I think it's Vine.
Do it for the Vine.
1,836 followers.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah. I just looked up right now.
Almost 2,000. There you go. Almost 2,000 followers. Vader the pug.
Is that your sister?
That's my sister-in-law.
Now the guy's like, damn, she's pretty hot.
Yeah, so I was like, I gotta tell Hal about that. I kept forgetting to tell you about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the way it is, though. Animals are very popular with people.
Yeah, look at all those cat videos.
Now the popular one, sneezing dogs.
Sneezing dogs, though.
That's the newest trend. Just a dog sneezing.
Jeez. So, let's
needle and thread.
Huh?
You said so. I said needle and thread.
So let's just like wrap this up. Your final thoughts on YouTube and Twitch. What can they do to better themselves? And what do you think might be the potential downfall for them? Go ahead, Hal.
What can they do to better themselves? They could actually be on the side of the YouTuber, and if a copyright claim is put against you on your channel, they should be the first ones to review it and see if it's a legitimate copyright. Not just automate the system and say, oh yeah, fucking Orchestra of Star Wars, who let the Star Wars The Old Republic use their music in the game, copyrighted my first episode of my Old Republic series. So, that's the reason, as I get disconnected from the call, I believe I got disconnected from the call. And probably Twitch. No, I didn't get disconnected from Twitch. You guys there?
Blinked twice.
The hell?
And now the guy said, "How? Blink twice if you're in danger."
Oh my god. Fucking YouTube sent an assassin after me. I was
I think they sent assassin after all of us because oh my god. So let's start that over again, Hal, because you got cut off. You started breaking up and then it just like cut off completely. So
YouTube is perfect in every way, and
oh, hail mighty
YouTube is perfect in every way, and fuck Twitch, they copied YouTube. I don't know. What I was saying, and the gist of what I was saying, was that they should better their service. They should, to better the service, they should be on the side of the YouTuber, first of all. So if a copyright strike happens, YouTube says, hold on, his air conditioner is not a copyrighted piece of material. So, you know, we're not gonna throw a copyright strike against him. type deal. It would save Tor a lot of headache, I know that.
Or a picture of you using your chair.
Or the picture of me using a chair that I stole from my workplace. Ex-workplace, rather. Beef jerky.
So, what do you think could be the potential downfall?
Their potential downfall is the blatant disregard for proper use of copyright strikes. And that's going to kill them. They're going to just chase everybody away from their service, and it's not going to be a pretty sight for them. That's why they're launching this streaming service right now, because they're scared.
Yeah. And now, your thoughts?
Basically, most everything that Hal said was what I was about to say. And that's what at the end with the copyright strikes is one of the big potential downfalls. Because there's so many times when you want to do something cool, but you can't because of the sheer fact of copyright.
See, you got this song like, oh, this song will be perfect for the... Oh, I can't.
Do you remember, this is going to get ranty again, but do you remember way back in the day when that badge system was on, how many people had, like, Metallica and shit in all of their songs? Yeah. And Metallica's songs were like, everyone in the comments was like, sweet, gonna go buy their album, like, fucking, I didn't know that the song was out yet, you know, all this shit. It was big promotion for them.
Yeah,
and then...
They would do what I do and just...
No, literally, I had more people on my old channel say, oh, wow, you used one. I like that song. I could pirate it, but I'm going to probably just go buy it from my store. Whether they'd buy it, I don't know, but...
You know about, more than anyone else, the freaking... My intro video. How many people asked for the freaking Marilyn Manson? That song. Everybody asked the name of that song.
Yeah. Everybody wants to know the name. Yeah. And they went and bought, and people, you probably had more to do with the sales of Marilyn Manson stuff after he was relevant than anything else.
That song, that was one of my best freaking intro videos.
That intro was the best.
Me as well. I got one guy to buy a whole album collection of Ozzy Osbourne because I used Crazy Train on one song.
Yeah.
That's an amazing song. With my thoughts, I have a really good thought, but this is a lot of YouTubers are babies, so they're not gonna like this. But they should have it free for anyone to use any type of songs, but the video that contains that song you cannot monetize. So you can't make any money off of that song, but you won't get a copyright strike, but you won't make any money. That song is flagged that you can't get monetized for that song, but you're able to use the song in that video. So you'd be like, you know what? I don't care. I'm going to make money off of this video, but my artistic point wants to use this song, and it would make so much sense.
The thing is, though, you can. If you put up a song on a video and it's not monetized, they have no problem with that. No, they
still get that little copyright.
It'll just say that this video cannot be viewed in certain countries because of the whole
can't be viewed by narwhals.
Oh my god. Anyway, but that's the whole thing, like, and that's why people don't do it. They're like, well, I'm not going to make any money off of it. And the only people that really matter to YouTube right now are the people who are making them hundreds upon millions of dollars, like PewDiePie and fucking Swifty and all those other people that are doing it.
I remember when I was to talk with Hobbs, if he had something that had a copyright flag, he would freak out. He would, oh my god, he would freak out on Skype. He's like, oh my goodness, what am I gonna do? I gotta pull it down and I gotta re-edit it back. And I was like, oh my goodness.
But yeah, that's my opinion on it, and I think that they're gonna fuck themselves over.
And one last thought is, I actually have a few, I'm not gonna mention names, but a few personal friends that actually quit their real life job or went part-time. I don't ever think YouTube and Twitch, it's always like a roller coaster. You might have really be really good, and then all of a sudden you'll drop, and then it'll be flatline for a little bit. Don't ever quit your real life job.
Oh, for God's sakes, never do that.
Never do that, because honestly, it never really works out unless you really have a really good gimmick out there.
Or you're already big. If you're an
you're
already
already
big person, if you're Total Biscuit, if you're fucking, and Hobbs to an extent, because Hobbs went part-time and he's doing great with his streams. It just goes to show you, though, that it's only certain people. You cannot, you and I Tor, at the Tor, I can't quit my job right now and go do YouTube and Twitch forever, because it's just not going to work. My videos aren't popular enough. Hobbs, he's actually gone and went part-time, and he's making fine money from both of the things, his job and his YouTube.
And if he ever wanted to, I talked with him, he's like, you know, if it's a slow month on YouTube, he's like, I can just, you know, pull a few extra hours, because they you know, they always have the option for me to work extra hours to make ends meet.
Exactly. That's the best way to do it. So if you're in that situation, and you are poised to actually do that, make sure you do not quit your job and simply just go part-time or something.
Yeah, and don't be married, because if you're gonna be full-time, you can't have a family.
No.
And do that.
And
That's
no
why
goats. Don't buy goats. Fuck
No
God,
goats.
don't buy goats.
Alright, so we're gonna wrap this up. Thank you for this is our first official podcast. No videos. Our past Coffee Talks have been video format.
And fucked up.
And we've filmed two Coffee Talks in the past 2 weeks, and basically they went trash because with Windows 10 it's not really working out so well, and it's between Windows 10, Fraps, Skype, and something else. They just don't click together right now. Maybe they need some. Fraps hasn't had an update in 4 years, so I think they're long overdue.
Skype is Skype.
Skype works when it wants to work, and it doesn't want to.
We literally showed that just a few minutes ago when I got disconnected for no reason.
House told the story that.
Keep in mind, and this is actually sure that it's Skype this time, because my stream stayed fine, my game didn't crash or anything, it was just Skype.
Alright, everyone, so till the next Coffee Talk, and this will be much easier and faster to upload. With all I gotta do is convert it to MP3 and then
put a picture on the back of it.
Put a picture in the background, which we're gonna be working. I gotta talk to Rye, see if she could do like a nice little, you know, us hanging out on a coffee table and just chatting it up. I'll talk to her and see if she can make us a picture.
All of us are just blood elves.
Yes, all of us just blood elves.
Oh, and undead Nalagag.
Undead Nalagag. Alright, so until the next Coffee Talk, later everybody.
See you guys.
Bye, fuckers. Oh.
Very good show, very good. Let me just...